So as a property manager, I'm often putting new listings up on the Airbnb website. And recently, for maybe the last couple of months, I've noticed a strange default setting that is affecting the minimum night stay that keeps happening over and over. Not really sure what's going on, but I'd like to tell you all a little bit more about it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Secrets to Short-Term Rental Success. My name is L'Oreal Keaton, and today I want to share with you a weird quirk that has been happening for the last few months every time I put a new listing up on Airbnb. Now, for our properties, we don't do one-night stays. It's just been something that can be a bit of a headache. I understand they can be really popular. They definitely help you in search, but it's not something that we choose to do. We usually operate with a 2-night minimum. And all of a sudden, for the last few properties that I have listed on Airbnb, I started getting bookings for a one-night stay. And that shouldn't be allowed to happen because I don't have it set as anything other than a 2-night minimum. And this has never happened before. And the first time that it happened, I got 2 bookings very quickly that were for one night, which shouldn't have happened. I reached out to Airbnb and they said, oh no, you have set it as a custom trip length that allows for a one-night stay, which I definitely didn't do. But, there's always a chance that I made a mistake. So I went in, I found where it said there was a custom trip length allowing a one-night stay, and I fixed it. And then I had to reach out to guests, try to get them to either add a night or cancel. I didn't want to cancel for them. It was a little bit of a customer service headache, but I kind of let it go. This was maybe a month or so ago that this happened, and I fixed it. Didn't think about it again. I put another property up on Airbnb. Everything was going fine, got a couple of bookings, and then all of a sudden got a one-night stay. And I once again was like, we don't offer one-night stays. How did this happen? And once again, I went into those settings and there is this custom trip length. So best I can tell, something is happening with a default with a new property where after you get it all set up on Airbnb, it is defaulting under specific dates for a custom trip length. And in my case, it was doing it for the month of May through October, but I know that I'm not the one setting it. And I've now seen it 4 times in a row where each time I have to go in after the listing is published and manually change it to remove this custom trip length. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Airbnb is doing their summer release where they make a lot of changes, and sometimes those things are great for hosts. Sometimes they're more challenging. I don't know if this is a part of that or if it's some weird quirk, but I wanted to make sure that you all knew about it. And if you are putting up a new listing on Airbnb, after you publish it, after you've entered your minimum night stays, you've done all your pricing and everything, give it a minute, go back in and check custom trip lengths. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you here how to find it. So when you're in your calendar, when you open a calendar for your property, in the top right-hand corner, you click on that button to bring up the settings. And then it's going to give you a couple of options. Click on availability. And then under availability, scroll down a little bit beneath your minimum night stay and your maximum night stay. And it is going to show you custom trip lengths. Now you have to click on it to see whether you have anything in effect, and then you can delete them if they're there. This can be a pretty helpful setting for those of you that, may or may not know about it if you want to set longer trip lengths during certain times of the year. So maybe you want everybody to stay for a minimum of a week during the holidays or during the summer. You can set that on Airbnb. And it can be quite useful, but I've never seen it default to custom trip lengths that are for a one-night stay. So it's very strange. Not really sure what's been going on, but I've seen it enough now that I wanted to jump on here and at least make everybody aware of it and let you know to check this setting anytime you're doing a new listing. If you don't want one-night stays, or even if you're trying to do custom trip lengths, go in and check it, because for some reason right now, there is a very weird default that is popping up that I certainly didn't do, and I can't really get an explanation. I've reached out to Airbnb and they really didn't have an answer, but I keep seeing it. So I'm not sure what it is, but I wanted to make sure that you all knew about it and could check your settings. Thank you all so much for watching this quick video. We are Secrets to Short-Term Rental Success. Again, I'm L'Oreal Keaton. Happy hosting.